Hi guys! So this recipe that I'll be sharing with you today is paborito ng mga oppa. So for those na mahilig sa Korean drama, we will be making a Korean staple dish. Actually, it's a side dish na sobrang sarap kahit saan. Recently, I've tried it with tikoy. Sobrang perfect. So today, gagawa tayo ng kimchi! So without further ado, this is Miles and this is my project. Today, we will be making Filipino-Style kimchi. I call this Filipino-Style kimchi because the ingredients that I've used here are the ones available in our local market. And also, this recipe is made simple. You can enjoy it right away after you make it. This won't need any fermentation process. But of course, just like any kimchi, the longer you keep it, the better it tastes. For our first step, we will be needing a lot of rock salt and our vegetables. Here, we are using the most common one for kimchi, which is napa cabbage or Baguio pechay in the Philippines. I've read somewhere that in Korea, they have more than 100 types of kimchi. Napa cabbage is the most common. What we're doing here is we're weighing down our vegetables by laying it on a basin and then sprinkle it with rock salt. And then we will cover this, set this aside for 6 hours and let it bleed with water. For our next vegetable, we will be using our local radish or labanus. The difference of this with the Korean radish or mu in Korea or daikun in Japan is that the Korean radish tastes a lot milder than our local radish. Now we have peeled this and we will slice this into thin strips, put it in a bowl and sprinkle it again with salt. I have tried both types of radish for this recipe. Both works perfectly well, only that our local radish is of course way cheaper. And also, we will cover this in a container and together with our napa cabbage, we will let this bleed for 6 hours. After 6 hours, you will notice that our vegetables have already reduced its volume and it extracted a lot of water. And now, it's time to wash this. We will wash our vegetables thoroughly until all the salt are removed. We don't want our kimchi to be extra salty. At this point of my video, I would like to invite you guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. And now to our third vegetable, we will be using 1 medium carrot. I have peeled this and sliced this into thin strips. Next, we have our green onions or leeks. We will separate the white part. We will be using this on our kimchi base later. And then for the green part of our green onion, we will just slice this into 2 inches long. After all the vegetables are prepared, we will now be making our kimchi paste. For our kimchi paste, we will start with 1 medium onion. We will just roughly cut this and then we will also need about 1.5 inches of ginger. Be careful with ginger, this can make our kimchi bitter when we overdo this. We also have here 6 cloves of garlic. I just crushed this and peel this off. And then we also have 1 large pear or peras. You can also use apples for this. Sometimes I use both. We will also need 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of patis, and 1.5 tablespoons of our local bagoong alamang or shrimp paste. Just remember that if you're going to use our local bagoong alamang, you need to wash it first. And for our last ingredient, we will need a Korean chili powder or gochugaru. There's no substitute for this one. You cannot use other chili flakes because it won't taste the same. Also, when you buy this, you have to take note that you need to choose the flaky one or the one that says that it's for kimchi. There are 2 types of Korean chili powder. The other one is used for soups. To create a paste, we will now combine all of these ingredients in a food processor. Then we will set this at medium speed for 1 minute. After a minute, I've noticed that the consistency is so dry, so I've added 1/4 cup of water. Or you can also use apple juice. Set it again for another 2 minutes in medium speed. Now, our kimchi paste is ready. For our last step, we will just combine our kimchi paste and the rest of our vegetable. We will mix the radish and the carrots first, followed by the green onions, and then lastly our napa cabbage. At this point, it is best to use our hands, but make sure that you wash your hands first. Now our kimchi is ready. We will cover this at room temperature for at least an hour before serving, or you can put it on an airtight plastic container, store it on the fridge. This recipe will last until 3 months. So there you go, this is our Pinoy style kimchi. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Bye!